We go live on Saturday night on Showtime Championship Boxing. Brandon Lee against the very determined Juan Heraldez.
One thing I can predict, me winning.
Kudratillo Abdukakhorov against Cody Crowley.
From a small age, I had this burning desire to become something great. All I really had was 2 fists and a beating heart.
And then our main event, it'll be Nonito Donaire against Reymart Gaballo.
Kanandagan ay kanang di lang bantayan ba?
He's saying that not just the left hook.
Nonito Donaire's translating for his opponent. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
He's saying that it's not just the left hook that he needs to look out for. I also have other arsenals.
How do you plan on combating the power that he has?
The thing about being experienced is we have no fear of it. I believe that we are only as strong as our mind. And so I know that I'm 100% because I have a purpose. And that purpose is becoming undisputed champion of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Hyatt here in Los Angeles. As we get set for Showtime Championship Boxing tomorrow night, emanating from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. We have a tremendous night of action, a triple header on tap for all of you. But before we get to live action, we will show an encore presentation of the tremendous lightweight championship showdown between Gervonta Davis and Isaac Cruz. That an encore presentation from their Showtime pay-per-view showdown this past Sunday. In our main event of the evening tomorrow night, the WBC Bantamweight Championship of the World is on the line as Nonito Donaire defends his world title against fellow Filipino Reymart Gaballo. Now let's meet the fighters involved in our main event of the evening. First of all, we want to bring up from General Santos City, Philippines. His record, 24 wins, no losses, 20 of those coming by way of knockout. He is the interim WBC Bantamweight Champion of the World. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated Reymart, the Assassin Gaballo. And his opponent with a tremendous record, 41 wins, 27 of those coming by way of knockout against 6 defeats. Originally from Bohol, Philippines, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He is a 4-division world champion and the reigning and defending WBC Bantamweight Champion of the World. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire. First on the scale, we have the challenger, Reymart Gaballo. $117 for Gaballo. 117 even for Gaballo. And his opponent, the 4-division world champion and the WBC Bantamweight Champion of the World, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire. $117.2 for Nonito Donaire. $117.2 for the Filipino Flash. Again, tomorrow night's event presented by Premier Boxing Champions. We go live at 10 Eastern, also 10 Pacific time on Showtime Championship Boxing. It is Nonito Donaire putting his WBC Bantamweight Championship of the World on the line against the interim champion, Reymart Gaballo. Here is our main event of the evening. Both champions, Nonito Donaire, putting his WBC Bantamweight crown on the line against the interim champion, the undefeated Reymart Gaballo. The main event of Showtime Championship Boxing from Dignity Health Sports Park here in Carson. I'm going to have a conversation with both men, with Nonito Donaire and Reymart Gaballo, as they get set for their WBC Bantamweight Championship main event tomorrow night, live on Showtime Championship Boxing. Nonito, stay up here, but let me talk with Reymart Gaballo. Reymart, what would this win over your idol, Nonito Donaire, mean to you in your career?
Basta focus na mga nila karon malipay ako kung basta kumakuha na ko ni.
Yeah, but anything can happen, but I'm just focused on the fight, and that's it.
Finally, what can fans expect tomorrow night?
Sa mga expect sa fans of
Nindot na dula ko mapakita kay igugwa sa training ning kamot jugog mayo.
a very good fight because I train really, really hard for this fight.
Reymart Gaballo, ladies and gentlemen. And now joined alongside by the champion, Nonito Donaire, the 4-division world champion. Nonito, you've done this many times over again. Do you still get the excitement? Do you still get the butterflies? And how are you feeling heading into your main event showdown against Reymart Gaballo?
You know, I've done this so many times that all I think about is now I can eat. And I'm happy. But going into this fight, I'm just very confident. You know, I'm just very, very confident. I've done this so many times. And going back into it, like, the butterflies is more of, you know, it's excitement. But now, to me, it's like, it's just another day in the park, you know.
How's it going down tomorrow night against your fellow countryman, Reymart Gaballo?
Well, we've done our strategy well, and I think that we're very confident to execute those strategy and come out victorious. But I know that we don't want to take anything away from him or look past him. So we're ready. We're going to go out there. We're going to see things, how it's going to be, and impose my will.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire, the reigning WBC Bantamweight champion of the world. So that is our main event tomorrow night on Showtime Championship Boxing. But we also have 2 other fights that'll be before our main event of the evening. This one, 10 rounds or less in the welterweight division. Both men come into tomorrow night's matchup undefeated, as they say in prize fighting. So it's got to go. First of all, please welcome from Petersburg, Canada, with a record of 19 wins, no losses, 9 of those coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated Cody, the Crippler Crowley. And his opponent from Uzbekistan, now living in Malaysia. He's undefeated, 18 wins, 10 of those coming by way of knockout. Opposite, no defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Kudratillo Abdukakhorov. First, we have on the scale the undefeated Canadian, Cody the Crippler Crowley. 145.4 for Cody Crowley. 145.4 for the undefeated Canadian and Cody the Crippler Crowley. And his opponent, Kudratillo Abdukakhorov. 146.2 for Abdukakhorov. 146.2 for Abdukakhorov. It's a matchup between 2 undefeated welterweights. Abdukakhorov ranked number 1 in the IBF welterweight rankings. It is Abdukakhorov and Crowley matching up. This is our co-main event. Cody Crowley Kudratillo Abdukakhorov. Both men have stated that it will not go the distance tomorrow night on Showtime Championship Boxing. Nice sign of respect between Crowley and Abdukakhorov. But the pleasantries will be over tomorrow night in Carson, live on Showtime Championship Boxing. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And now we get ready for our next matchup. This will open up the live telecast tomorrow night on Showtime Championship Boxing, 10 Eastern, 10 Pacific time. That'll be following the encore presentation of Gervonta Davis and Isaac Cruz. As we bring up to the scale, this bout is being fought at a contested catch weight of 142 pounds. Introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada. His record, 16 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Juan Heraldez. And his opponent from La Quinta, California. His record a perfect one, 23 bouts, 23 victories, 21 of those coming by way of knockout. He's won 14 straight by KO or TKO. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fast rising Brandon Lee. Also in the house, the 1992 Olympian Showtime boxing analyst, Raul Marquez in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see El Diamante from the great city. And now on the scale, Juan Heraldez. 144 for Heraldez. 144 for Heraldez. He will have 2 hours to come back and make the contracted weight of 142 pounds. On the scale now, the fast rising Brandon Lee. 140 for Brandon Lee. 140 for Brandon Lee. It is Brandon Lee, Juan Heraldez. This will open up Showtime Championship Boxing tomorrow night from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California, known as the War Grounds. Great to be here at SoCal for the Showtime Championship Boxing live action triple header. Brandon Lee looking to remain undefeated. Juan Heraldez looking to hand him the first loss of his professional career. This begins Showtime Championship Boxing tomorrow night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Brandon Lee and Juan Heraldez. That'll conclude our weigh-in on behalf of our Showtime Championship Boxing, Premier Boxing Champions, and TGB Promotions staff. I'm Ray Flores. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. We will see you tomorrow night live on Showtime Championship Boxing at 10 Eastern, 10 Pacific time. We go live on Saturday night on Showtime Championship Boxing. Brandon Lee against the very determined Juan Heraldez.
One thing I can predict, me winning.
Kudratillo Abdukakhorov against Cody Crowley.
From a small age, I had this burning desire to become something great. All I really had was 2 fists and a beating heart.
And then our main event, it'll be Nonito Donaire against Reymart Gaballo.
Kanang dagan ay kanang di lang bantayan ba?
He's saying that there, not just the left hook.
Nonito Donaire's translating for his opponent. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
He's saying that it's not just the left hook that he needs to look out for. I also have other arsenals.
How do you plan on combating the power that he has?
The thing about being experienced is we have no fear of it. I believe that we are only as strong as our mind. And so I know that I'm 100% because I have a purpose. And that purpose is becoming undisputed champion of the world.